it's not just a sound. It's so satisfying to see all those lights come up. Ah, it's great. Hello YouTube, Jeff Bosco here. If you saw my last video, I was setting up my Motu 24AO to get enough outs into my Midas U32. I got everything working and I did fully analog summed mix through my console. Just going to go through some of this stuff. So I did a little bit of processing in the box, just a little. It looks like there's a lot on there, but it's all very small moves. So it's all very standard stuff. Yeah, okay, except for the distorted guitars. I did some, did different, little different stuff on the, so this is the left and right side. So I boosted one and cut the other on the separate left and right channels just to get it a little wider. I did that in the box. That's probably the most drastic kind of the EQs. The tom bus, yeah, I did. So I don't have a lot of hardware compressors. I have these two Behringer. Yeah, they have. I didn't even hook them up. I just wanted to get. I was so excited to get this done that I didn't even want to try using them. I do plan on making a video of me testing them out on like real, this audio, which was recorded in a real Nashville studio and recorded very well. And because there aren't any videos of anybody doing any real processing using these on real mixes. So I do plan on doing that, but pretty much all of the compression that I did is in the box additive EQ. So everybody likes to talk about the SSL sending the EQ boost into the compressor. I really couldn't do that with this mix, so at some point I will probably make the plunge and start getting into 500 series gear and get some really nice compressors that way, as I can justify it. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff I did going in there. And let me get out my camera. So I'm just going to start playing this. See, I have the printed version here. Yeah, I'll just start playing a little piece of it, and you'll still see the fade, the meters moving on the on everything over here, because it's still, everything's still going in, but you're going to be hearing the printed version. And you can see some of my EQ moves. Here, I'll get the labels in there so you could get a good idea of some of the EQ moves I did on each instrument. Yeah, but yeah, it is very satisfying to see all that going on while you're mixing. It's I would highly recommend it to anybody who's looking to get out of the box and has the resources to justify putting into it. And it's not just for the sound, although the sound is, and I got in the box mix, I'm gonna A/B these for you, but yeah, it's not just a sound. It's so satisfying to see all those lights come up. It's great. But yeah, so I'll show you the in the box mix versus the analog mix. Here, let's get rid of this envelope. Oh, the other thing was, I forgot to mention, yeah, I did most of my automation in the box. Let's see, show you some of that. So I was going in through the RIA inserts. I was going out the RIA inserts. That's how everything is going out into the 24AO and the other, you know, outs on the 16A. So I had to basically do the pre-fader, pre-effects volume moves. I did a little bit of performing, you know, I did some panning moves and some fader moves on the board during, you know, live during the print down, but pretty much everything else, you know, the thing is, you don't want to do too much of this because it changes the ratio of saturation, but I really couldn't tell. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. You know, when things come up going into the board, you know, pushing the preamps harder and the EQs harder, maybe that, you know, when they, you know, when it's, you know, time for the guitars to come in and then they, you know, get a little bit more exciting. I think that probably adds to it. So I wasn't too worried about. At first I was, but I was watching somebody talking about that and said it's fine. You could do automation in the box into an analog mixer. So yeah. So let's do some A-Bing of the. Here's the blue. In the blue is the analog mix, and this is the in the box mix. So I'm going to loop a section, and then we'll just play the same section over and over again, because if you jump back between two different sections, it really I think it's it gives you a better indication when you hear the same part of both pieces that you're comparing. It's a little better of an indicator of the differences. So, all right, so we'll do that into the quieter parts. I don't know what you guys are hearing, but to me, it's just so much bigger in the analog mix. It's like as soon as I switch over to in the box mix, it just like collapses. I tried to get them to sound very similar, but it's not even that they sound different. There's just a different quality. It's just so much wider. All that extra real analog harmonic content. You know what? I do have some footage of me doing the mix, so I was starting to film it. I was like, are people going to want to watch this? And I decided that I was just going to make a short video like this. But after, you know, I decided to take that stuff I filmed and just put it at the end of this video. So you can, I'll link to the SoundCloud of the full mix, and you can listen to that, and then you can watch me actually fiddling on the console with this mix. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'm working on the kick drum here. This is going to be hard to do because I'm trying to hear myself and have it loud enough in the monitor in my headphones. Giving a little 50K. Let's go up to 60. And 3K there. I am cranking that. That's all the way. That's all the way up. Okay, nothing in there is, nothing in the low mids is really helping anything. So let's see if I could use it to take anything out. Here, let's I'm giving a little bit of 100. And I had a little bit of 800 in the low mids. That's kind of like the Alex Van Halen frequency. And then I'm up at around 6K in the high mids. It's usually a magic frequency for everything's out of sync again. Hold on. Then cranking at 20K. working on the overheads. Giving a little bit of 100. I usually don't add 2K to overheads, but at least in the headphones right now, it sounds really good. That's an unexpected surprise. Yeah, and I'm going around 6K. It sounds like the Q. It sounds like the Q on this is really tight. Maybe not. No, it's about where I would have the Q. Yeah, that's the one thing. The bands are sweepable, but there's no there's fixed Q on the two mids. So let me let's crush this. Let's hear what that sounds like. You know, I keep just zoning out and not explaining what I'm doing, but that's the fun of this. This is so satisfying. That is the fun of this. See what happens when I give it a bunch of 200. How about 300? Yeah, let's do. Oh yeah. Oh my God, that sounds fantastic. It's a little too much. Let's hear it in context. Pull these stereo room mics in just a little bit. That sounds, I like that. I can get down, I can boogie with that. And I'm at around 90 on the bass. That was a crunchy bass sound. I don't think I need to add any saturation to it. So I'm at about 400 there. 90, a little boost. 400, a little boost. Let's go down to about 225K. I turned it up to about 4. A little too much. I'm just experimenting with taking the high pass filter on or off at 80 Hertz. I think 80 I don't know. I'll have to experiment with that through the monitors because it's hard to tell in the cans. Here, 400 Hertz in the guitars is usually a good place to start. And I'm just I'm picking different frequencies to boost in the upper mids for the different channels, and that just kind of separates it a little bit and gives you a wider stereo field. Here, I'll show you in the box some of the things I did. This is so I got 3 instances of Nova. That's just basically the high pass filter there, and this is the right channel and this is the left. So basically I took the same frequencies and boosted on one and cut on the other in the same place on the different channels for each left and right channel. So I'm kind of doing the same thing here. So I'm about 3 Hertz and about 2 Hertz. And like 7 Hertz and 5 Hertz. Let's do 7 Hertz here, and then 5 Hertz here. Okay, let me I'm just going to pull down how much is actually coming into the board. same thing with these ones. Except you don't want to do the same exact frequency, so we'll go a little lower than 400. That's adding so much gain that it's hard to compare, because you have to level match them.